Opening morning of muzzle loader season. Finally got in here and got set up. Running just a little bit late, as usual. Still trying to get used to what all it takes to get everything put in a tree to film and hunt by yourself. Especially using a climbing stand. Sound like an awful lot more acorns hitting the ground this morning. I already heard one shot go off somewhere off the property. I'm the only one with a muzzle loader down here this weekend. Everybody else has a bow. 960 acres and ain't but 3 people on it. Let's watch and see what happens. Saturday evening of our one weekend of muzzleloader season here in Georgia. Found another spot I like to hunt that's got a pretty good bit of white oaks falling in it, a lot of water oak, red oak. Hadn't been any buck sign in here in years, and there's actually rubs and scrapes in here this year. I already seen a squirrel, jumped a deer coming in here this afternoon to look at it. And then about ran over one on the way back out. They were moving midday. Hopefully they'll move right at dark. Not in my normal tree. I picked a different spot. I guess she sees orange. I don't know. Might stick out like a sore thumb over here, but I figured I had enough cover around me. There's 2 of them. They're still over there. Maybe they'll come back in a minute. Sunday morning back over here in this little oak section. As you saw, I had some deer come in last night, and I got spotted turning the camera on, I guess. Had another deer come in after I turned the camera off behind me. I never saw it. Had to wait for it to go by to get down. Seen a coyote on the way out. Wish he would have held still. I'd have shot him. Squirrels are cutting the acorns out of these white oaks right now, so maybe we'll get a deer to come in and not actually see me turn the camera on this morning. Next week starts gun season. I'll probably start bringing my son down here and you'll start seeing him on video. This is how I pack all my gear in. Got a backpack that'll strap right on lone wolf climber here. Once I get set up, then all I gotta do is take the backpack in and out. It's got my camera and housing, everything in it. My real avid knife. There's my muzzle loader, which next week will be replaced with a 30-06. Right before I packed everything up and got down, seen a little buck. He came in behind me. He walked off and then I climbed down, and now I'm getting ready to work my way out. Put this stand on my back and head that way. It's Friday afternoon. Regular gun season opens tomorrow. The front rolled through yesterday and this morning, but apparently the wind pushing it is finishing up today because it's real windy. I'm in the process of pulling my gun up while I'm doing this. Try to shoot a deer on the last day of muzzleloader season. Don't know how good it's going to be with all this wind, but hopefully it'll die down in a little bit. If nothing else, I got my deer stand put up for in the morning. I don't know what he's looking for. I ain't seen a doe yet. Maybe he'll run on over here though. And I think at 4 points on it, I think that's what he ran off. This is a little half-orange spike. Still running around. Can't hear it for the dogs hardly. That's a different buck. Dang, little buck's gonna drive me nuts. He didn't like getting directly downwind at about 10 yards. He's still walking around.